What is up, guys? John here, bringing you my third League of Psychology video. Today I'm going to talk about empathy. Before I begin, I kind of want to let you guys know that I'm trying a little bit different kind of way of organizing and presenting this League of Psychology video. This time I'm not going to be using game clips in the background. I'm just going to kind of have my webcam like this and kind of put things up on the screen for you guys when I feel it's appropriate. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and thanks for watching. So let's start off with the definition of empathy. Empathy is actually broken down into multiple different definitions. Multiple people over time have kind of come up with their own separate definition of empathy, but basically what I want to say is that empathy is our ability to recognize emotions that are being experienced by others. It is a complex form of psychological inference in which observation, memory, knowledge, and reasoning are combined to yield insights into the thoughts and feelings of others. So, are there more than one kind of empathy? And the answer is actually yes. There is two different kinds of empathy: emotional empathy and cognitive empathy. Emotional empathy is our drive to respond to someone else's emotion or mental state appropriately. This ability is based on the term emotional contagion, where we are affected by another's emotional state. Emotional empathy is usually subdivided into two categories: personal distress and empathetic concern. Personal distress is when we lean towards self-centered feelings of anxiety and discomfort in response to someone else's suffering. On the other side, empathetic concern is when we lean towards showing sympathy and compassion towards others in response to another's suffering. Cognitive empathy is our personal drive to identify with another's mental status. Basically, what we are doing in cognitive empathy is we are searching to find or figure out what someone else is feeling. Alright, so empathy and its connection to League of Legends. So now, while empathy is something very hard to see within each individual League of Legends game, it can actually sometimes be seen within them. Although mainly empathy is something that we see outside of the game, in forums and such. But let's look at some instances where empathy is actually used in League of Legends. Example 1. Player 1 makes a mistake. He shares his apology in chat with the team. Player 2, using empathy, realizes that the situation was as a simple mistake and that Player 1 is honestly upset over it, and forgives them in chat with a simple "it's okay" or "it's alright." Example 2. Player 3 is extremely upset at Player 4 and is showing signs within game chat that he is very angry. Instead of arguing and getting angry at Player 3, someone realizes that he is angry and uses chat in an attempt to calm the player down. Example 3. In a forum post, Player 5 writes about his disapproval of certain players and their actions in a game that he was in. Instead of trolling Player 5, someone writes a note explaining that he shouldn't worry about them and move on, making sure that they mention that these players aren't in every game and that we can't let them ruin our personal gaming experiences. Alright, so how can you use empathy in ranked to improve your experience? So before you are able to use empathy in games, you must control your own emotions. When you have control of your own emotions, you can then begin to see and associate with other people and their emotions in games. If someone makes a mistake and in chat apologizes for it, don't yell at them to make them feel worse. Give them an "it's alright" and move on. You won't have to then continue to play with a teammate who feels like shit for making a mistake. If someone is angry in team chat, don't let yourself get bothered by them. You have to realize that the anger is bad for you and your team, and letting yourself get angry will only increase your chances of losing. Alright, so to end off this video, guys, I just kind of want to talk about why I chose empathy. It's actually pretty interesting. So when searching for things about empathy, I noticed that anger came up quite a bit. I was actually searching anger management because that's something that I want to do as well. And I realized that anger, empathy, and anger management have this connection with them. So what I'm going to start doing, and what I'm doing now, is I'm going to kind of try and chain videos together. So anger is going to be chained with empathy, and then finally anger management will come out of this kind of three-part chain. So what I'm trying to say is, if you liked anger and you enjoyed empathy and you're kind of interested in both of those and you're looking towards like anger management side of things, it'd be great if you guys could hit that subscribe button, and you never know, in the week and next week you'll see an anger management video in your subscription box for you to watch. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I did the things a little bit differently, obviously, as you can tell. If you liked it, let me know in the comments. If you didn't like it, let me know why. And also kind of which one you liked more. If you liked the one with the gaming in the background, or if you liked this one with my webcam plus just me throwing up basically what I was saying onto the screen. Just kind of give me feedback on that so that I can improve and do things better for you guys. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.